Alrighty. We are back in action. Alright. Now we're up and moving. Gotta get some earth root and some more lunar fungus so I can learn to cure some diseases. Augustine, what's up? I don't know. I didn't get a notification for a raid. It's okay if it didn't. Listen, the intention was there, that's what counts. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I've had to, whenever I do the raid, I will raid, and then when it transfers over, then I'll end the stream. I don't know if that's like what's technically proper, but that's how I've done it. Oh, the raid's coming. Augustine, thank you. It did work. Hello, everybody. We are playing a little bit of Classic WoW Season of Discovery during Applebee's Happy Hour, which starts here in 2 minutes at 3 o'clock. My buddy Noah is getting us up on the screen to where people can enjoy the stream and $1 margaritas. See, look how nerdy he is. Bro. told you sundown. It's on. What weapons would you bring to a duel to bounce off your question you were asking earlier? A bazooka? Right. Yeah, you might have me beat on that. That is tiny. You think a spear? Dude. A spear is a monster weapon. I've had a new appreciation for I guess spears in fantasy, but also like how powerful they were in real life. One of the main characters of Wheel of Time, I guess he uses more of like a glaive, but still like a pole arm. And dude, the reach, the cutting, the stabbing, you can do everything with it. So spear versus the longsword, I don't know, spear might take it. Did you ever watch Deadliest Warrior growing up, where they had like two hypothetical either like forces or historical figures? Dude, weird wise, Matt Cawthon is the man. You said you finished it, right? Oh. I thought somebody in here had, like, finished it or read it multiple times. 2 books short. Okay, so you're around the same place I am. I'm halfway through book 13 right now. Well, a little over half at this point. It's so good, but I've been invested in the world so long that I'm like, I'm excited to see how it ends for the closure. I think I'm also really gonna miss it when it's over, but I'm also like, man, I need to be in a different universe for a second. Speaking of, I think I'm going to be reading Outlander next. My wife is currently applauding. It's been so long since you've read it, 7+ years, you'll start over when you get back into it. Yeah, it's a... You'd probably have to. I mean, there's so much information. Also, weird-wise, how's your day been?
That spell isn't ready.
And your week, your weekend?
That's still recharging.
Heck yeah. Do anything exciting for the 4th?
That spell isn't ready.
Cody said we're at the Applebee's. Crush the kitchen with your crew. Served a shocking amount of lobster. That's awesome. Dude, I bet the lobster where you're at is incredible. I would be scared to have lobster where I'm at. Oh no, this might be the end. I got a potion. Dude, please, dude, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see it. Saw the sluttiest bacon mac and cheese yesterday. Wait, you saw it, or you... Surely you didn't make it. Co-worker made it. Ah. And you laid down the rejection hammer. I gotta call Cal Kestis. Oh, I don't have anything on my booch. In combat, how? Trivia night at Applebee's. Augustine, Cody goes to a trivia night every Monday. At the bowling alley. If I was up that late, we could totally stream on that. Cody seems like a smart guy. He is, don't tell him that. I have the education of an honor student in 8th grade. Hey, I mean, that's high caliber. Cody, how's the Applebee's looking right now? I posted in Discord the stream looking good, and Applebee's. Alright, I've got to look at that in a second. Also, yeah, weird-wise, you might have caught that when you first hopped on, but we are live at the Applebee's at the moment. Or, well, the stream is on at the Applebee's. I'm in my home. Let's have a look at this. First trivia question is a hot dog, a taco, or vice versa? My stance is pretty boring on this. I think a hot dog's a hot dog and a taco is a taco. I don't think... I mean, the foods are great as they are. And it's like, man, do we really want to get philosophical over a taco and a hot dog, or do we want to eat them? Disappointed! Disappointed! What do you say, Cody? Hot dog's more of a sandwich than a taco. watching WC game. Heck yeah. Enjoy the WC game. Oh wait, that's World Cup, isn't it? Who's playing right now? I think hot dogs are God's way of punishing. What if they're like all beef hot dogs? Because that's the move.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Are you kidding me? I didn't fill this up at the moon well? Not the moon well. Depends on the brand. That's fair.
That's still recharging.
I mean, if they're gonna try to do it right, it's gotta be done right, right?
Did I
Oh,
jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
dude, yesterday, like the entire stream, jump scare did nothing, and today I've been like on all of them. So, game stuff, what we're trying to do this afternoon is a little bit of hyping up the Applebee's, hyping up Noah serving at Applebee's, and trying to get level 25 so that I can do the first season of Discovery Raid called Black Fathom Deeps.
That's still
Weirdwise, are you on Lotro?
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Working on virtues and even dim. Heck yeah. Dude, I think we lost Reniz and Ducey.
That's still recharging. That spell
Which is a bummer, but that's alright.
can't cast that yet.
Got all me mushrooms except for the death cap.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
Old
recharging.
death cap for a cutie. That's terrible. Yeah, I hope so. Lady Sidorax. Oh, she's done. You dead, lady. Actually, I might be dead here. Oh, you thought. Switzerland will always have a place in my heart because I love the village Lauers. So I'm pulling for them this game. Okay, it's Switzerland and who, Cody? Whoa. She don't have a guild.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Let's see, any help, friend? Oh, those. Yeah, I don't want those. Yeah, who all is keeping up with the World Cup? Also, Cody, tell me your thoughts on the USA game, because I've heard pretty not good things, and I only saw part of the first half. But I guess we got obliterated.
That's still recharging.
The entire world.
That's still recharging. That spell. That's still recharging. That spell.
Wait, what do you mean? Like you're for the entire world? Oh, for me, the US is showing the progress we need for us to be better as a country in soccer, but that game also showed that we are immature in comparison to powerhouse clubs. Yeah, I really do hope that it becomes more of a thing over here. As somebody that's not like a massive sports fan, soccer is awesome, super entertaining. But I also hear that Premier League is like no comparison, like 10 levels higher than MLS. Not that that's the same thing in World Cup, I guess, but yeah. I like what you said. Oh. I can't pick that yet. Shadow Claw. Bye-bye. So, even though we got butchered Do you think we will see do you think we will see some like massive improvements pretty quick, or do you think that we have like a long ways to go, or what's the vibe there? To live, would I rather have to hit a 3-pointer or score a penalty kick? Oh, bro. You know me, first of all, so you know I'm dead. Like, I'm just dead. But I think I would go for the penalty kick. At least have fun on my last attempt at life.
Be careful. Good luck, friend. Farewell.
I've said it before and yelled it in English pubs in London with proof. 10 to 15 years, the US will be a top 10 powerhouse. That's bold. That'd be sick.
I need to get closer.
Sickly deer cured. Man. I think we're just gonna run on over to Ashenvale. Somebody in Guild said, I bet there is a very confused old man watching you right now while eating soup. Think about that. I love that. Alright, none of that is great. Sure. Go talk to that guy. Actually, I have a much
What brings you here?
better idea. Let's get rid of all this. Do a little organizing. Hold on to that just in case. And
Feel free to grab.
would I rather never play a video game ever again or shoot a penalty kick to live? Oh, dude. I'm probably gonna have to go with never play a video game again. If I was confident in my ball skills, that might be different. But no, I think the gaming would have to be hung up. Would you go for the... But I've always had great ball skills. I hate where this is going. Whoa, you look like Up Dog. What's up, dog? I'm waiting, Augustine. I'm waiting for your satisfaction to be revealed. Knock knock, who's there? I hope it's not Up Dog. Nothing much whatsoever. What's the greatest video game of all time? I mean, for me, that's easy. World of Warcraft. And not because I'm just streaming this right now. It's because, I mean, I have for the majority of 21 or 22 years played this game, so I think that's saying something. My music's kinda loud. Here, we'll make it kinda less loud. Is that better? Or I should just shout. I am leaning back a little bit more. Still a bit loud? Okay. How's that? And is it loud in general or just loud compared to my voice? Besides WoW, I can't pick WoW. Now you can't hear it. There we go. I think that's somewhere in the middle. If I can't pick WoW. It's a hard one. I mean, it would have to... My head goes to somewhere between Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Just depending on the day. But it would definitely be an RPG. But Augustine says Red Dead Redemption 2. I did start Red Dead Redemption 2. It was cool. I just caught the end of this zone chat, and this dude said, gross dude, eat a real stuffed pizza like tortellini. What is going on? The magic of Halo 2 and 3 during those early days can't be matched. I can see that. I feel like, not that it was just like WoW and Halo in those days, but I feel like those were two very big fan bases at the time. And if you're into video games, you're probably into one of those. If it can't be WoW, oh man, it's not worth it. If it can't be WoW, because that's like... that supersedes all games on wanting to experience it for the first time again. But I mean, I think the condition, if I picked, I mean, it game-wise, it'd probably be the same. It would be something like Morrowind or Oblivion, but I would also... I would need to have erased the experience of, like, all the games that I've played. You think I would pick Club Penguin? Yeah, you're right. You know me so well. Still think it would be Elder Scrolls. For a movie, I don't know. As much as I'd want to say Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter was also so foundational that seeing it for the first time as like a 6-year-old or whatever was so mind-blowing. That pizza making game was gas. I don't know if I played the pizza making game. And then book. We used to keylog people on Habbo Hotel and still steal their furniture. Such innocent thievery. Three games you sunk most time into are Skyrim, Lotro, and Satisfactory. Lotro is a great contender for me as well. You got a few characters on ESO now ready to go whenever. Dude, did you hear the ESO news? Satisfactory is that game that Nate really likes, Cody. Where you like build the factory. I think he showed it to you. Weird wise, I mean, it might be fine. Augustine would know a lot more about this than me, but they just laid off 50% of their employees. Like today or yesterday, something like that. Very recently. I started streaming, so there were massive layoffs. Zenimax said, "Ah, my eyes!" Yeah, that game is wild. I'm not a builder or a crafter in games or in real life. Microsoft is also laying off 3,000 plus from Xbox. Xbox is in specifically Xbox, or could that trickle into other companies? Ooh, hold up. Got a new person joining the guild. That's also just Xbox. No, I was talking about just Elder Scrolls. But that's wild. Time to start making a game dev company. I will be down if I can be the guy that writes the quest. Yeah, I think that's what I want my role to be. If it's like technical, I don't want it. Oh, I'm the streamer. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Just Xbox and their game studios. Some were saved, like the creators of Psychonauts. I don't even know what Psychonauts is. Why were they saved? Methinks that's Cap. What, that I don't know Psychonauts, or Psychonauts not being affected? Uh-oh. Cody's angry. Listen, y'all have been around long enough.
Disappointed!
My variety, how many follows for a full Psychonauts playthrough? By the sound of it, just by the title alone, 1 million. Now I'm angry. It's $1.99 on Steam right now. Hey, we're almost to 1 million followers, so... It's not coming through the stream. Dude, my streamer bot has been acting out. Also, just got 3 more people in the guild.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Didn't give me that
Coward.
time. Did that come through,
You
though?
make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Also, I'm going to keep my chat over here so that y'all can see how many people are joining up. It's only streamer bot. Man, that's a bummer. Also, I just started playing the latest Ratchet and Clank on PS5. Dude, I loved Ratchet and Clank growing up. I think OBS probably muted the source. Hold up. I'm looking at it over here. Let me test it real quick as I auto run. Oh yeah, interesting. It's not showing up. Let's see what's happening. Alright. Now let me try it. Now I'm angry. Whoa, that was loud. The music is like... Yeah, on mine, it's not even in the yellow. It's like less than halfway down. But if it's loud for you guys, I'll turn it down. Yeah, I'm turning it down in OBS. You can't say in the Applebee's they are blaring some Midwest emo. Dang, they should be. Next stage is getting it on the speakers. Yes. But only the bathroom speakers? That would be wild. Okay, y'all tell me what you think of this, because you said bathroom speakers. One thing that I think should be illegal, like dang near felony, when you go into a public bathroom, especially in a restaurant, no, anywhere, if you go into a public bathroom and it's dead silent, like pin drop, but especially in like a restaurant or something, there should always be music playing or something going on. Like, being in the silent bathroom with a bunch of dudes is like the deepest layer of hell. Like, it makes me so mad when if I have to go to the bathroom and I step foot in there and it's just silent. I'm like, who decided not only that they wanted to torture everyone else, but they're torturing themselves too because they have to use the same bathroom. Augustine said, if I go into a bathroom, it's not silent for long. Oh, man. Evan's not at Applebee's? Dude, call him. Call him. I know he's only a 5-minute drive. Is this quest below my standards? No. We're good. Let me get this back out of the way. And new zone, new recruitment message. We're gonna abandon that. We're gonna abandon that. And we're gonna abandon that. Headphones in and turn on music? Nah, dude, the vibe needs to be set. That's not good enough. If you can't hear yourself, no one else can. Dude, I just think if you are, again, especially talking restaurants here, but if I owned a facility that offered a bathroom to my customers, I would almost put most of the effort into the bathroom experience.
Need help? Be careful.
Because I've been to some dingy places that have incredible bathrooms, and I always remember those places and will probably go back. How does this Applebee's rank bathroom-wise? I've not been in like a decade, so you're going to have to ask Noah and Cody. You put a hole in the stall for hand holding. I bet you did. Weird-wise, is that not right? Like, it seems small, but it's like, it's a big deal. Man, I want to rewatch K-pop Demon Hunters.
Hey there. See you around. You need
Get
something?
this. We're gonna kill the Murlocs.
See you later.
Nice.
Well met. Light bless you.
Honestly, wait a second. How's the SOD Druid life? Never played one, dude.
You need something?
It's pretty insane. I have a SOD Druid parked at level 53, and he is feral. But I wanted to remake one just to like go through SOD again, and I went full balance this time. Super powerful. I think it'll, I mean, obviously be way more powerful at level 60, but the runes are incredible. Like, I have Wrath that costs no mana, and sometimes it procs an instant heal. And then you get Star Surge, which costs no mana, and Starfall. It's nuts. But yeah, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming in. Do we have... Okay, that's mainly the BlackRock champions. Oh yeah, Fangor is all the way over here. Killing on your... Dude, Paladin's pretty sick in SOD as well. I also... Have you tried Mage? I love Mage anyways, but I love that they made horrifically undergeared. Hey, same. But yeah, I love that they made Arcane like a healer. It's kind of like Disc Priest, but thematically different. Oh. If you're a fan of Applebee's, boy, do we have some news for you. Because we are on the screen at an Applebee's. Also, Cody, by the way, can you get us a horizontal photo of what that's looking like at the Applebee's and post it in Discord, which I'll post the Discord right here. That's a big thing for sure. But with the mage, they actually, one of their rune spells is a Wheel of Time reference. It's called Balefire Bolt. And every time you cast it, it does more and more damage. But if you cast it 5 times without the debuff rolling off of you, you explode and die. Which I think is such a cool power balance to think about. In game or in real life? Don't know, I've been too scared to try. But yeah, I'm gonna assume it probably plays just like Spy Kids 3D. So I'd say if you blow up in game, you probably do blow up in real life. My files, are you in Underhill Society? the guild on... Dang, whatever the server's called. Wild Growth? No, I saw me posting in Lakeshire. Heck yeah. If you need a guild, the Underhill Society is recruiting. And Wakanda, I think I'm gonna park this guy at level 25 just for a little bit, but I'm not running a level locked guild. It's just kind of like if people want to do a few runs of BFD at that time, I'd love to do it. But no, I want to keep it pretty chill and just enjoy the game. And I guess, like everyone else, get hyped for whatever Classic Plus is or isn't, and enjoy Azeroth. You sent me a whisper. Hold up. I must have missed it. Wait, what's your name in game? I don't see it. Mythmund. There you are, my friend. Welcome in. Also, everybody has access to guild invites, so invite your friends that you meet along the way.
That's still recharging.
So, how long have you been playing WoW? And do you typically do Classic, or do you do a little bit of retail, or what are you into? Since you're like 10, you play back and forth. Heck yeah. Same here, my friend. I've kept up with retail except for 12.1, I guess, whatever the latest update is. But man, lately I just keep coming back to some form of Classic. I was doing hardcore self-found a little bit and having a blast. But I loved Season of Discovery when it was coming out. I played the first 3 phases quite a bit. And then when I saw that there was a resurgence and people were playing this again, I was like, sign me up. Sometimes I get bored and don't play for a long time and then come back. Nothing wrong with that. I think that is healthy, actually. Haven't played Midnight since you haven't bought it. Yeah, it's cool. But I don't know. There's Blizzard offers so many things and so many ways to play this game that I would say if you're having fun on this, then you're not missing out. But yeah, my files. So I usually, this afternoon's a little bit of an anomaly stream. I wanted to get on during Applebee's happy hour, which has been hilarious and fun so far. But I am typically on Monday through Wednesday mornings. Not as interested in playing retail, to be honest, just because it mostly ends up a transmog sim or doing dailies. Yeah, it took me a while to realize that. But yeah, I would always get geared but not care about the gear that I was chasing, only to go be like, sweet, I'm strong now, and now all I want to do is look cool. And you just do that expansion after expansion. You think TBC is your favorite era? That's cool. Yeah, the Earthen were neat. I really enjoyed... I think Vanilla is still my favorite era just because it feels like you have a need to go all over the continents. But I still really enjoyed Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King I rated a bit more serious during, and then Vanilla and Burning Crusade, when they were coming out, I was kind of just wandering around, not really doing anything specific. Yeah, I'm typically on Monday through Wednesday mornings. This week, I'll be on Thursday as well. I travel and play music on the weekends, so I'm usually gone on most weekends. And when I'm home, I stream during the day to split the week up. If Classic Plus is a thing, they should add some features from later expansions like a barber. Yeah, I agree. Like, that's something that's so harmless that would be easy to add and cool. I think there's so much that they could do with it, and I think they are very capable of creating something awesome. But I guess like everybody else, I just want to know what it is. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. What do I need? Some more Murloc fins. Ooh, Bard's Glove of the Eagle. Yeah, I'll switch to that. And give me that Sunfire. Don't spend much time on Twitch lately, though. Ad Central. I hear that.
It's too far away.
I hear that. Hopefully the ads aren't too devastating on here. I tried to slow them down quite a bit, which, funny enough, a few weeks ago, when I originally tried to slow them down, it turned out for like, I don't know, I probably went a whole day or two without realizing it, that I like doubled the frequency. And I was like, man, the people who stick around probably hate this. Dang it. There we go. What are we up to now? 57. Let's go. Ooh, I guess leather's selling like crazy on the auction house. Ads over. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess classic me with the ads. So I don't know how much of that story you heard, but essentially a couple weeks ago, it might have been for a whole stream or two, I was trying to adjust the ads to where they would play less, and it turns out that I doubled the frequency. And yeah, I felt awful after I figured that out.
Safe travel.
Level 23. Yeah, it was a big oof. Oh. Yeah, what are you working on in game? And Cody, how's the happy hour going at Applebee's? Gotta get res XP never had. Oh. Better gear ramping up to look for a Dead Mines run. Nice. Rockin' baby. Cody, can you get me a horizontal picture of the stream on the screen and put it in Discord? Heck yeah, buddy. We'll group up for a big pack. All right, just so everybody can appreciate this for a second. This is what we're looking like. Beautiful sight. There's about 10 to 15 people and more rolling in. Let's go. So I have a friend that works there whose wife is also his manager.
It's too far away.
And we tested out the theory yesterday. We're like, let's just do it. Why not?
That's still recharging.
It should be a weekly event, but Evan never has shown. This would be fun to do this on Tuesdays. Applebee's happy hour night.
I'm out of range.
Reason for the fellas to get together. Alright, we're gonna get a little silly again.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah. Unlimited power.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Cody, do you think you could get this up on Monday trivia nights? %100% easy. Ooh. Alright. Might give that a whirl. $6:30 to 9. Oh. That's the part that sucks. We could maybe do some like alternating. That could be fun. Let's think on that. Let's chew on that. That would be a blast to just like get this stream in the most random places. Dude. You know what I want Evan to do? Hold up. Where is the XP freeze guy? I actually have no idea. Evan should get me up at Cancun. Do an event? Okay. I like where your head's at. Oh, 70. What do I need? Mongrels. Oh, there's some over here. Okay. Perfect.
That spell isn't ready.
So, oh,
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You
God.
coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Got me.
That spell isn't ready.
Got me good.
Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Anyways, if I can recover from that. Ain't gonna be golden. So your trivia night, that's every Monday, 6:30 to 9, right? Every single Monday.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Huh, okay, that's not what I wanted. We should do one of our D&D streams. Raw edition. We can do that on your Twitch account. I'm not doing that on mine.
How are you?
The level of sweat that just generated in my palms from you saying that.
Have a good
Hey, great idea though. JB would enter paralysis. Dude, is JB at the Applebee's?
Hey there. See you around.
Alright, belly grub. Your time has come.
Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
I'm gonna change this around a little bit. Oh. I guess I should be paying attention. It's usually healthy, they say. Wait, can I get these? Nope. Sure can't.
Can I help you? Have a good one. Farewell. Hello.
How's the World Cup game going? Who's playing again? Sweden and... somebody? Gonna kill us some orcs on the way over to the knolls. Let's see. Underhill Society's up to 57. See if we can get that to 60 members. That would be sick.
That spell is can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell is can't cast that yet. I need to target something first.
Man, these drop rates are something else. Currently on a recruitment campaign.
Still recharging.
In Lotro? How's it going?
That's still recharging.
We're streaming one, and Cody suggested streaming one of our D&D campaigns, and I told him he could do that on his account.
Can't cast that yet.
Just getting started, heck yeah.
That spell is ready.
I better quit yawning, it's only 4. Oh. A guildless rogue. Be invited, friend. Oh, they said no.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging. Can't cast that yet. That spell is ready.
Yes, Noah, anything goes. Yeah, that's going to be on twitch.tv/Claude_Weasel.
I can't cast that yet.
We are getting banned within the first hour.
That spell
You think we're going to make it an hour?
can't cast that yet.
I buy partnerships, yeah.
That spell is
Oh my gosh. Even they would tremble in fear. Ooh, an earth root. It's all the way back down there? Okay. I'm hoping that these Knoll quests will get me pretty close to 25. Because, bro, if we pull that off, that'd be pretty sick.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell is ready. That's still recharging. That spell is ready.
Bet we could get Matt Denneman to sponsor us too. He'd probably ask us for inspiration. Be like, how do you guys do it? And then we'll be like, we've been Dungeon Crawler Carl for the last 15 years.
Can't cast that yet.
Dang, that guy looks sick.
I'm out of range.
The enchanted axes. That's cool. Ooh. Lieutenant Fangor.
That's still recharging.
Oops, not how I wanted to do that. Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh! He had like 1 health left. We got this. We got this. I overpulled. I have a long way to run this little ghost. Matt D being our sponsor would have me in tears. Would you be the happiest boy in town? I do have some gnarly potions I can make. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. No. Dang, the price of dying is heavy in Red Ridge. Oh, hey, Cody. How many pairs of sticks did Beck want? Just 2? Easy. I messaged my guy over the weekend, confirmed it today, so those should be... It shouldn't be too terribly long for I can get those to you. Alright. Let's potion up. These all right here. Rejuvenation. Okay, that's just a one-time deal.
That's still recharging. That's still recharging.
Oh, thank you, Brave Hunter. Oh my gosh, I pulled so many again. I'm an idiot. Starfall went crazy. Gotta run all the way back across. Alright, Starfall, not a great idea for the middle of the null camp. Noted. I bet we could convince him to feature one of our characters in his last book. I guarantee that in the book. JB and I are writing a pin on doing the same. Ooh, what characters are you going to reference, Cody? So you can voice Bragan? Dude, that'd be awesome. Claude and August are kind of based on our characters, and Bragan will make an appearance. Heck yeah. That'll be sick. Made all those potions and got prepped for that and just got obliterated. Now that pull, that was like a D&D campaign of ours. For sure. What did you miss? I used my Starfall ability and pulled literally everything around me and died twice in a row. So that was pretty neat. This dude's guild name is Naked Twister. He sounds like he's experienced some things. Thanks. I will drink the agility potion. Yeah, let's fight outwards a little bit. What have you been up to the last few minutes, Augustine? Gonna do some raid markers here.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet.
Get a little strategic.
That's too big. That spell isn't ready.
Nice. I think this guy's just out here killing gnolls for fun.
Can't cast that yet.
He's either really nice or really crazy.
That's still recharging.
Oh boy.
That's still recharging.
Dude, I'd kill gnolls for fun. Weirdwise, come on over and kill gnolls for fun with me. Is he gonna roll? I'll at least peek inside and see what's in it. Been trying to get Blizzard launchers to work on your Steam Deck. Haven't got there yet. If I could help, I would happily help you, but I don't know how.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
The Fell Crack. I think this is for Warlocks. That is actually my least played class, so I don't know as much about it. Weirdwise, did you... You've played WoW, right? Or am I making stuff up again?
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
A druid and a demon hunter? Nice. What, and a panda. Oh, so does Cody. He has a panda death knight. What iteration or iterations of WoW have you played?
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that. I don't have a target.
Alright, I'm risking it all. We're doing the Starfall. And, yep, a little risky again. Come on, man. Starfall is literally the death of me. Every time. The Demon Hunter expansion was the last time you played. Yo, that was Legion. So that would have been like 2016, 2017. So it's been about 10 years. Does that sound right? Wow. Well, that was a really good expansion. Probably a really good one to stop on for a while. Right now, in like the retail modern version, they're in the middle of an expansion trilogy, which the current one is Midnight, and then the last part of the trilogy will be The Last Titan, that I think will come out next year. And it's been pretty good. Just getting pendants. But there's so much going on in Classic. And I mean, it's kind of like a to each their own thing, but I've really been having a good time on Classic, and there's a lot of iterations of Classic. this that I'm doing, Season of Discovery, there's like regular classic hardcore, which is what inspired classic hardcore is what inspired the Underhill Society. And then you have Burning Crusade Classic and Mist of Pandaria Classic. You work on the issues when you get the itch. Also working on making Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds work on the Steam Deck. Nice.
That's still recharging.
I think this is how we're going to do it.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
Mostly you reading directions of people way smarter
Target something first.
and trying to understand. Yeah, I can relate to that on most things that I try.
That's still recharging. That's still recharging.
It's good, you learn tons. That's cool. That sounds like a fun thing to figure out.
That's still recharging. I need to target something first. That smells ready.
Alright, we just need 2 more pendants and then we'll see how close to 25 this gets us. And there's one.
That smells ready.
Let's see. Need one more pendant and then I'll kill some of these orcs on the way, I think.
I can't cast that yet. That smells ready. That's still recharging.
And there it is. Let's go.
That smells ready. That's still recharging.
But yeah, Weird Wise, have you messed with Season of Discovery at all? I might have asked you that earlier and forgot.
That's still recharging.
So it's classic, like as you can see, but they added these runes, and I mean, you essentially put them on like certain pieces of gear, and it either like add spells or like change the way things work. So it's like a fresh take on Classic. And they also, like, when this was coming out, it came out in phases. So the first phase, the level cap was 25, and then it was 40, and then it was 50, and then all the other phases after that were 60. But they changed some of the dungeons, like Black Fathom Deeps, Nomergon. I'm forgetting one, I believe, but they turned them into raids. But you can run those raids while you level and get a lot of good gear, get a lot of good experience. Some guilds are even like locking their level.
So you have chosen death.
They're locking their level. A Sunken Temple, that was the other one. Thank you. That flute never gets old.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Trying to scare me.
Coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
But yeah, you can like do these raids as you level. And again, some guilds are like locking at these different phases. But some of the cool stuff is how they change some of the class dynamics. Like mages are able to heal, warlocks and rogues can tank, hunters have a viable melee spec. I mean, retribution paladins are viable. Balance druids, like what I'm playing, are viable. It's pretty cool. So it gives you like a solid mix, I think, of retail and classic, but it's also, it's its own thing. But there's been, this came out, I think Season of Discovery was 2 years ago, if I'm remembering correctly. But there's been a resurgence lately, I think, with all the classic hype plus, or it is getting late in the day for my brain. Classic plus hype. And I'm about to die again. Yeah. But a lot of people have been hopping back on, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm obviously hitting a wall. Bunch of streamers wanted to do a fake fresh event. Yeah, I think there was a lot. To my understanding, there was a guy that built a hardcore version for Season of Discovery. I don't know how big that was, but given the following from classic hardcore self-found, it seems like that took off. And there's a European horde guild called the Mud Hut that seems like they started this resurgence. Yeah, doing the level lock on Lotro is a lot of fun, because there's just so many moments along the way. Oh, nice. There's so many good moments along the way that's fun not to speed past. That's Savix's guild, Mud Hut Clan, and Faresh.
I need more mana.
Like Panasonic. Nice. I don't think I've heard Panasonic. I've mainly seen... I mean, I mainly watch a little bit of Savix, and I watch a lot of Shobek, who isn't on SOD at all.
That smells
But I really dig
that smells.
what he's going for. Mainly in a nutshell, just returning to enjoying the games that we play and taking them all in. But what server is Panasonic on? Because I considered playing on Crusader Strike, but it seems like you can't make any new Alliance characters on there, so I guess for the PvP it's overpopulated or something. Oh, it's a Panasonic, everyone is Horde. Dude, Horde's cool, but I'm such an Alliance guy.
Cast that yet. That's still recharging.
There was a brief period of time during Wrath of the Lich King where I played Horde. But anytime I play Horde, I'm like looking over at the Alliance and I'm like, dang, you guys are like way cooler.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
The Barons is so boring. We're gonna make our way down this hill here and turn in these null quests and see where that lands us. And then we're going to be near closing time. All right.
That smell is getting in.
Here we go.
Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. Cast that yet. That smell is getting in.
Think you like being a dwarf too much, the funny little Scotsman. Yeah, dude, the dwarves are awesome. Speaking of dwarves and Savix, did you follow, I think his guild was Stonecore on Hardcore? Where they were all like, it's the dwarf only guild and they're all like kind of goofily trying to roleplay dwarves. And they just run around in the voice chat and they're like, hey laddie. Dude, Hardcore on the surface did not sound like my vibe. But when I realized that the purpose of it was doing like hardcore and self-found where you can't trade, it sounds very solo, but it kind of makes you play with other people more.
Go with honor, friend.
So it's actually like a
The Alliance.
super social thing. I don't know. I thought it was really interesting, and I played it for a little bit, and I had such a good time. Saw clips from Bezzy RPGs, Fish Found vids. Nice. Heck yeah. Well, We hit 24.5. But I think this is actually a great place to call it a day. We're definitely going to hit 25 tomorrow. And we'll probably be able to do a Black Fathom Deeps run. Which, looking on here, Mythmun, you're really close to 25 if you wanted to do BFD tomorrow. I'm probably going to try to organize a group. So that'll probably be around... I'll start the stream close to 9 a.m. Central. I should be 25 in an hour or less. But yeah, I think that's going to be the move. Yeah, so probably around 10 a.m. Central. Give or take a little bit. But I think that would be a blast. Let's see, before I go... Let's see if we can do a little raid. Hang on. Who's online right now? You know what? Let's take our little raid over to Savix and say hello. You guys, thank you so much for coming on the stream, joining the guild, hanging out. Unable to raid Savix. Oh, it won't let me. But let's see, what else do we have? Check out Meteor Shower. Oh, he's out. So many options to look for a raid on here. We'll go to Dr. J. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for being a part of this. It's been a blast, and I'm very grateful. And hopefully we'll be back on at Applebee's soon. Later.